Human Rights Month has been leveraged in a way as a vehicle to foster social cohesion in a country that is still plagued with many issues, grappling with social cohesion, nation building, national identity, socioeconomic development, and also to combat this racism as the biggest issue, racial discrimination, xenophobia, one of them, and all related intolerance. So I guess the objective of Human Rights Day 2019 is to amplify efforts to preserve, promote, and I guess revitalize endangered languages, to affirm that South Africa is committed to human rights for all, and emphasize that the Bill of Rights promotes linguistic diversity and encourages respect for all language rights. This event is scheduled to officially kick off at around 10 o'clock or so, but we're still waiting for President Cyril Ramaphosa to lay this wreath. And so as soon as that happens, we will go there live and bring you more of these visuals on this very important day, Human Rights Day 2019. All right, KwaZulu-Natal government commemorates Human Rights Day in Mpongolo in the north of the province. Many liberation fighters infiltrated the country were killed in this area during the apartheid years. In more recent years, farm workers have been complaining about their human rights and labor rights being violated. Our man on the ground is Vusi Kumalo. He's there for more. Okay, I'm told he's not ready at this stage, but let's try to crisscross the country now and maybe go to Ulrich Hendricks, staying with our Human Rights Day coverage. Provincial human rights celebrations are taking place in Pampierstad. The celebration seeks to draw attention to the critical loss of indigenous languages, and that's part of the theme of this year, and the urgent need to preserve and revitalize and promote indigenous languages. The Northern Cape has many endangered languages, as they call it, and has recently introduced Nama as a subject in 2 schools. Let's cross now to Ulrich Hendricks, who's there for more. Hey Ulrich, thank you very much indeed for your time. So I understand that you are in Kimberley, Ulrich, if I'm not mistaken. How's the day being commemorated there?
Hi, good morning, Blaine. We're actually in Pampierstad. That's about 100 kilometers from Kimberley. Of course, that's where the provincial celebrations is taking place under the theme of preserving our indigenous languages. Of course, the Northern Cape has a host of indigenous languages apart from isiXhosa, Setswana. We also have Khoi and San languages that are being spoken here. You've spoken about Nama. We have 25,000-year-old Ngu language, for example, that's also under threat. It's critically endangered. We have the Kung and the Kwe, and actually one of the Kung speakers is with me here. It's Ernesto. Ernesto, tell us how important is it for you to be able to speak your language?
It's very important to speak my language because I like it and to spend it for young generation to teach it. But I like it because it's our original language a long time ago. That's why I like to speak it. I proud to speak it every day. It's my language. I must spend it also for young generation to learn it. And we happy when people want to translate it. Also, we are very happy that people can translate it in the books.
In terms of education, there in your schools, Nkweza at Platfontein, it is in foundation phase at the moment. You obviously want that to develop further.
Yeah, I want that to develop further. I also want our language to be written in books and also presented in social media. I want it to like that, and also to register in national languages.
Your language is currently being translated into all the Bible. So in a couple of years you'll be able to basically read the Bible in your language.
Yeah, I'm one of the translator. I'm committee of the translator of the Bible. I think we all shall be happy to translate it the Bible, but something is I want more donation to help us to develop, to write our language, and more books like nature or agriculture like that, to teach to spend our language in that moment.
Ernesto, just talking about the translation of the Bible into Tung, for example. Just a couple of years ago, we couldn't write Tung, and now you're busy with translation. That's quite rapid development.
It's a very good development. I thank for God to help us to get that. There are one man who can write the language.
Thank you very much, Ernesto. That was Ernesto. He's one of the Tung speakers. Of course, celebrations will continue for the rest of the day, and with that, it's back to the studio.
Very interesting conversation indeed. Ulrich Hendricks live from Pampierstad in the Northern Cape. Thank you very much indeed, sir, for your reporting. Okay, let's go now to